Oh, I didn't have a transition there? Thought I certainly did, but I guess not. It is a new scene in OBS. I guess that's why. Hello folks, how you doing? I'm Deadman Apollo, world's most radiant skeleton, and we have the Apotomo with me. Look at this adorable little critter. Oh, how he pisses me off. Washed. I am washed. Literally, I just took a shower and I smell nice. I gotta say, I smell really nice. How you doing, Mika? Today folks, the plan is simple. Oh, I need to do a Japanese intro as well, because I titled this stream in both languages, I guess. Yo, 来てくれてありがとう。俺はデドマンのパロ世界一番輝くな骸骨。いや、今日人間だけど、なんだっけ? What else did I say before, after I introduced myself? Well, it doesn't matter anymore. あ、このアポトモもいるよ。この、かわいいな、クソ野郎。クソガキ. He's a real クソガキ, I would say. Folks, today, listen, this is really overdue. Honestly, it's really, really overdue, but I'm gonna do a 2025 in review. What happened in 2025? Nobody knows. And that's why we gotta go check it out. I would say 2024 was probably the bigger year for me, purely because I released the cover. But we still have plenty to talk about here today, right? Yeah, I would think so. なんか今日の話は25年2025年のやつだ。Yo, John, how you doing? I'm washed. Shit, I'm in English mode right now. I am super washed. I can't even speak Japanese at the moment. That's the thing with being dual language. You gotta be in the mode, right? I don't have the Japanese language module loaded in my brain, so I'm kind of just going. I'm feeling like a doofus. いや、最近全然日本語を喋ったことないから、今よく喋らねえ。まあ、日本人のリスナー今いないけど。But Japanese listeners aren't even here at the moment, I believe. But it's fine. Let me say. Yeah, but we're gonna do a couple of things. Same, bro. We're doofus in multiple languages. Can't believe it. But hey, I gotta say, my eyes look terrific. Today. Got rid of my brown cataracts, I suppose. Then we got this little rascal on my knee. There's a lot to be happy about. But you know what's not there to be happy about? Folks, I got a couple of tomatoes. That's the thing. When I tried the Fantastico tomato out the other day, right? And I kind of liked it. It put my entire world in turmoil. So I'm thinking, oh no. Could it be that I enjoy tomatoes now? Could that really be something that happens? Because look at this. Folks, look at this. Look what I did. Very unprecedented. I usually never do this. Extremely unprecedented. Where is it? Where'd it go? I bought a singular regular tomato. Just one. A singular regular tomato. I popped it out of the stem. Put it in my basket. Didn't even put it in a bag. And I got a couple of notorious cherry tomatoes. Crunchy and juicy. So we are going to find out today. Definitively. If my taste buds have changed. Plenty of chances to sharpen, get embarrassed during your trip. It's true. Oh boy. You know, I went through my plans. Let me just look it up again. I noted them down here somewhere. Yes. Here they are. I'm reading them right now. So, my plans for Japan. I'm going to be hanging out with a lot of friends. I'm going to be meeting a ton of friends. Because, like, sure, I have my friends who are Japanese who live there. Ken is going there. My buddy Draconic is also going to be there. But also, coincidentally, one of my close friends from Sweden just happens to be going to Japan at the same time. And also a buddy from Singapore that I've never been before, but I've known him for 9 years. So I'm going to meet him for the first time there as well. So there's a lot of people to meet and hang out with. And let me see. On February 27th, I land. I might have dinner with somebody. With Ken. but that depends on my stamina. On February 28th until March 8th, I have plans with friends every single day. And there might be something on March 9th as well. And after that, I do have a couple of days of free time. But on the 14th again, there'll probably be another big meeting with buddies. So I'll be a busy skeleton. I will try to stream as much as I can when I'm there though. Well, I say as much as I can, but expect maybe 2 a week. Busy as fuck, yeah. Honestly, I wish my trip was a little bit longer because I do want to do more. There's a lot more solo stuff that I do want to try and do, but it is what it is. It is what it is. I wasn't able to get an extension on the trip itself. My hotel though, not my hotel, my share house. I am able to get at least a 5-day extension on that because I've paid for a month, despite only staying there for 2.5 weeks, right? However, the issue is like my flight. They're not gonna let me rebook. So it is what it is. I would have rebooked if I could, especially knowing now with university that I could have gotten away with it, I suppose. But yeah, whatever. I'll just have to make the best of it. And honestly, the time I'm gonna be spending with my friend more than makes up for it. Because our homies, they're precious. You gotta take care of your homies. But 2025, huh? What a year. What a year. That's the year when this beautiful face you're seeing right now was conceived. Because before that, folks, this is all you had. And I gotta say, my skull is beautifully chiseled. It is really cool. But, I mean, we spent, what, 2 years, and when did this debut, this face? We spent 3 years not seeing this beautiful face. I mean, isn't that a shame? I am so... It's my biggest worry. Well, rather worry. It's the biggest regret I have. That you guys didn't get to see this beautiful face for 3 whole years. Before I finally remembered what I looked like. Now I look like this. And if I do this, I can kill Gachkoi. Let me see. If I do this. Yeah, see? With that look and wink, I can kill Gachkoi. Though I don't have any Gachkoi, so it doesn't matter anyway. It's very sad. Very sad. Maybe one day, Deadman Apollo will actually have a Gachkoi. But that's a pipe dream. That's a pipe dream. I think I used to have one, but they vanished. I don't know what the hell happened. Either way, they were there for like a week, and then they vanished. Honestly, it was a little bit weird. Let me see. I was gonna load up my YouTube channel here for all of us to look at, but you know what that would require? Me to move around. Me to move around. How do I move around? Put OBS over here. You know, before I couldn't imagine needing more than 2 monitors, but now I have 3. 3 whole monitors. Oh my god, moving myself would be such a pain in the ass because everything is through shoes. Okay, let me see. We can be creative instead. Tell you what, we're gonna do this. Suddenly all the atmosphere is gone? Oh my god, what happened? We don't need atmosphere right now. It doesn't matter. As for you guys, we shall move you over here. And then I will summon Chrome. Chrome, where are you? Hello? Is Chrome not gonna cooperate with me? There we have Chrome. We're just gonna get a wide screen here. Sorry for the slight scuff. There we go. So yeah, look at this. This is the era where I had nothing. I had no human form. I had no custom art. Just 3D. And I gotta say, if you compare it with my recent thumbnails, look at the quality increase. You have this beautiful artwork by Mika, who I've credited in the description here that I'm using for this thumbnail. And I have this beautiful thumbnail here. I have this artwork. This one. This thumbnail here is peak. I gotta say it's peak. But that's me and Ken. We commissioned the same artist on Skeb, and we got this really nice matching thing back, artwork back. But anyway, we can compare those later. Let me see. Where are we? Was this a year ago? I mean, it says a year ago, but it doesn't tell me the exact. December 1. No, not that. In that case, what about the crumpet stream? Wow, was that really a year ago? December 21st? Hold on, was that dishwasher cam? Yep, that is dishwasher cam. What do we got here? We got GG Murian, ASMR, Mega 64. Things our girlfriends got mad about. We have Inugami Korone. She was playing Trick Shot Simulator. And then we have... Well, we don't talk about him. Okay, let's get rid of the thumbnails. Make the screen a little bit bigger. I suppose we could make this a little bit smaller for all to see as well. And, you know what? Put you guys behind the chat. I mean, the footage. Wait, there's barely anything in the dishwasher. Why did I turn that on? Anyway, there's one other thing I forgot, and that is Chrome Audio. You gotta be able to hear the videos, right? Let me have a swig of tea. You just really love dishwashers. Listen. If I'm an anti of anything, I usually am not an anti unless we're talking about Oshinoko. But there's one more thing that I'm an anti of, and that is washing my dishes by hand. I hate it so much. It's the worst thing I know. That's why I love my dishwasher. My dishwasher is precious. I can't live without. There are two things I cannot live without. And when I talk about that, I don't mean like beds and stuff, but these two things are as essential as beds. And that is dishwasher. We gotta have it. And a bidet. We gotta stay clean, folks. When we go do the deed, we gotta stay clean. We can't have ectoplasm. I don't want to go too TMI into that, so let's just let me see. I did a watch along of Hololive 2024 to 2025. All right, let me see. Let me pause this shit. This game, this was a great game to start the year with. Please, don't look. Fool. Wait, what is? Hold on. Are we seriously? The first thing I see when I click on this is when I pick up her skirt? That's the scene I see the first thing I load this up? That's embarrassing. Well, let's watch it because we're here now. Crazy Mira, listen. We can just... Oh, look at this. Folks, I'm innocent. Pluck encouraged me to look up her skirt. It wasn't me. I am respectful, folks. Look. Respect her. It actually zooms in? What do you think you're doing? Please.
The game knows.
Don't look. Fool. Hontoni baka. If we do it again... Wow, shifting the blame. We're respectful around here. This game's got soul. No, I really enjoyed this game. This game was so much fun. We can have the BGM on, just slightly lower. This game was so much fun. I enjoyed it a lot, and I've been waiting for the update ever since. Let me see how that's going. Misaida. Because I know that they still have more to add. The game is technically unfinished. The core story is kind of done, but there's more they want to do. So I'm looking forward to what they've got in store, but it doesn't seem like you're doing anything. Okay. Well, I guess there's no updates there. But there's one thing I want to show you folks. And that is my biggest jump scare ever on stream. Because usually, you guys know that I don't get scared by horror games. They don't scare me. Even if the atmosphere is super creepy. But this got me so good. I've never been done this dirty before. So let's go ahead and skip to it. It is here somewhere, right? No, it's somewhere by the end here. Arara. Somewhere around here, right? Well, let's turn the BGM on in the meantime. I still can't believe it. I click on this shit and the first thing we see is me looking up her skirt. Oh boy. I'm not a pervert, I swear. I swear I'm not a pervert. Give me a moment to find. Oh, there it is. There it is. Somewhere around here. No wonder he's stupid. He's malnutrition. Yeah, for real. Oh, is my voice a little bit different back then? That was a great day of work. Okay, let me just go brush my teeth, get rid of that ramen breath, and go to bed. Get rid of that ramen breath. Yeah, you gotta brush your teeth. Maybe ReZero will be more fitting. Day number 3. Wake up. Sit up. Stand up. Well, it's a little bit further. Code. Such an early time. Was my mic different? No. This was... When did I get my SM7B? When was this? 31st of December. Oh, this wasn't even in the new year? Well, the stream is so good, we may as well check it out. When did I get my Go XLR, actually? And my new mic. Audit. Huh. Would you look at that? I might not have had my new mic then. That's what it's looking like. No, I had it. I got this in October or in November, September, October. No, I got it in October. I think my settings were just different, or maybe my voice has just gotten better over time. No. Here at Apollo Pacewell. Let's skip ahead a little bit more. I just want to see when I get scared out of my ass. Nice. Oh, that was a nice hard day of work, folks. What, it's still 9 p.m. I'm pretty sure I've got a lot of kidney stones. I poop out rocks every day.
What am I saying?
Thanks to that, I've developed hemorrhoids. But you know, we're still making the money. We're making the moolah, folks. Doesn't matter if it's cup ramen only. We're making the moolah. And by that, we make a grand total of $2 per... Oh, Jesus Christ! There we go. That got me so... I have never has a jump scare gotten me that hard. Never has a goddamn jump scare gotten me. I was so deep into my stupid cup ramen bit. Good God. So funny. That is such a deserved jump scare. I gotta say, it's the most deserved jump scare I've ever seen in my life. Because they make sure you drop your guard as good as possible. Just completely dropped. And then she shows up. I had to cancel my whole hemorrhoid bit here just for this. That's a good bit to get interrupted by. With, actually. Oh, look at that. We rolled for Mavuika. Honestly, we don't need to recap the Mavuika. My luck was bad. I ended up spending 60,000 Primo Gems. I actually have my stats right here. I'm going to tell you how many rolls I spent on that character. I have my roll history right here. Oh, God. Oh, my God. This is bad. Yeah, I've never spent that many rolls in my life. Check this out. These are the stats I've got. Yo, Moral Peace, how you doing? Thank you for going live in your afternoon. Yeah, we're in weird hours now. Look at this. 483 rolls to get C2R1 Mavuika. That's crazy. Moral Peace, today we're going through what I did last year. Tomorrow we're going to continue Silksong though. I was thinking of playing Romy as a Deadman, but maybe later. I had saved up so much, and I didn't wail. I didn't wail at all. But I had saved up so many primos, and they all went to Mavuika. There we have my very first tea ceremony. That's pretty good. But I was scared shitless for reflections. Very nice, very nice. I noticed that you don't get to see Sakura Miko anymore. So let me move Sakura Miko to this side. I have the Hololive figures there as well. There we go. Very beautiful and rich color, but beautiful and rich color. Right. I played Half-Life Alyx, and I had a full body tracking thing.
I'm stuck with my leg like this. Ah, it hurts. Let me. Oh no. Oh no. I'm stuck with my leg like this. Ah, it hurts.
I'd never continue this because honestly, streaming in VR is such a fucking hassle. And since then, I've changed my VTubing app, so I have to figure out how to get full body tracking again. But I do definitely want to continue this so we can finish this game off, because I know that a lot of people haven't seen this game being played through. So we'll definitely revisit this game, and maybe we can do it in full body human mode. God, I gotta say, what an improvement my eyes are. I am so pretty. And then, of course, we did a delayed 2024 in review. Ooh, New Quest was a lot of fun. Right, this is when my group with Rokumivizo, Potoko, Kayo, Hoshimaru, Kappe, and Yuchi, the Rocky gang, we sang Rocky together, and we hosted a Minecraft server, which we played on for quite a while. But it was mostly just grinding around and chit-chatting while I was doing things. I think I was looking for frogs here, never found them. Or slimes, not frogs. You're keeping a list of games you finished this year? It's got 4 games on it so far. I wonder how many I finished. Finished a couple, like we started with Ninja Gaiden Black. Ninja Gaiden 2 Black, which was a lot of fun. Flare New Quest, I gotta say, this one was a treat. I loved Flare New Quest so much. Pummel Party. You know, one annoying thing with me is that sometimes when I have a collab, I forget about them. Like this one. Because back then I used to collab all the time. So it was hard to keep track of them, right? Especially if it's with a person that I've never collabed with again since then. Let's see. Building the library. Ooh, we built the library. Honestly, I spent so much time on that library. And then the shop as well. Pokemon trading card game. Yeah, we played. We had a lot of fun with that too. This is when I crashed out because of Misty. I don't know. I'm not feeling this. Could it? No, I think my crash out was earlier, right? Pokemon TCG. Yeah, I played that for quite a while. For about 3 months before I got sick of it. Hello, Apotomo. Yeah, he's happy. This is you. This is you, Moral Peace. This is you, John. This is you, Mika. And Chi, you're here too. And whoever's looking. Let me say. What else? Oh yeah, this stream was legendary, folks. Me and Ken, 12 hours. Playing It Takes Two. Okay.
Can you, like, but I can't move. Oh, yeah, I have to redo it. Hold on. Do you do reset?
This was fun. This was so much fun.
I do love his streams, though.
You guys are still here.
Hi,
Listen, Osamu, we're not going to stop until... When me and Ken collab, I swear, we can go on forever. We have to deliberately stop ourselves. Otherwise, we'll just keep on going. And we're going to go back to this because we did another game by the same developer, Split Fiction, and we played that for 15 hours. Well, we played that for 13, and then we yapped on for about 2.5 hours more while getting drunk out of our asses. But we beat this in 10 hours, right? Yeah. Approximately 10 hours. We took a half-hour break to eat, and this is the 1 hour and 23-minute mark. Yeah, so approximately 10. But then we spent like 2 hours just yapping.
This is just the end.
Ooh.
The new Wuthering Waves character to come out.
Who's that? Look how I'm shaking.
That's, Phoebe. She's kind of cute.
Phoebe.
She's like she's a magical girl.
You see how I'm shaking here? That's because of my iPhone 11. I don't know why it would do this, but sometimes it would just make me shake a lot. It doesn't happen anymore because I upgraded to an iPhone 13. And Waterdo is a little bit better with this tracking
Phoebe,
stuff.
let's look it up.
She's cute. She's blonde.
This is Apollo, what he looks like when he's cold.
Really nice. Look at that. She's got the Maigami.
Oh, he's showing me Phoebe from Uba. I don't have any memory of him showing me Phoebe from Wua. What the hell?
Fly, right?
Yeah.
They can fly.
In Kyoto, I saw this gigantic hawk. And then there were two smaller crows. They didn't give a single shit. They were bullying the hell out of that hawk. And the hawk was like trying to get away from them. He couldn't even do anything against the crows. I believe I have a picture of that.
The crows are too smart, man.
Crows are smart. They're crazy. But I love them. I love crows. I believe I have a picture of that happening. You saw a hawk and there were two. No, Spooker! You're not going to go there.
Oh, I don't want to.
Hawk and there were two. Oh. Did you catch that joke Spooker was trying to make there? Let me open up the chat. Come on, chat replay. Come on, chat replay. I guess we're not getting a chat replay. No, Spooker! You're not gonna go there.
Oh, I don't want to talk about Rex.
Spooker's trying to say, right?
Spooker,
we're not gonna go there. Yeah, there we go. You know what Spooker's trying to say, right? I took a screenshot of it instead, because it's easy to show. You saw a hawk and there were two. I think you can put 2 and 2 together. And I hate this meme so much. Oh god, I hate it so much. It pisses me off. I don't want anybody making Hawk 2 jokes in front of me. It is some of the most unfunny, normie ass shit I've ever seen. Although I'll be real, when Smiling Friends did it ironically to shit on Simpsons, I laughed a lot. Hawk 2, man. That was funny.
A big ass cockroach fell in. Oh no.
Oh god. But that's the only exception. Any other time, I never want anybody.
I like spiders. They're fine.
Doing Hawk 2 memes in front of me. Yo, Cyber, how you doing? This is you. You see? Well, actually, no. You'd be a friend because we've collabed. You forgot it existed until 5 seconds ago? Enjoy the memories. Enjoy the cringe, Mika. I'm here to give. Did I pull anything good? I don't know. I'm not feeling this. Kore. Ii kanji. This guy is like a better Articuno. Kore. I dropped this game so hard. I just got really sick of the cycle of pulling for new cars over and over. Cyber, you quit as well, right? We had a state of play. Ooh, this was good. I like this. This was a very fun stream. And runs so well. I'm happy with this phone. Well, I showed off my phone as well, I guess. Oh, this is when I helped you get a good card? Yeah. Remember when I helped you get a good card? You were telling me to... You were asking me to stop when you were, what do you think? You were spinning your things, your cards, and you were asking me to tell you where to stop. And I said, stop there, you're going to get the immersive. And then you got the immersive. Yeah, you kid when you had to pay $30 for... Right. They started doing pay to win. Let me see.
New gloves.
The music.
Well, at least now I can put on my...
You kid Pokemon TGC2? Lamau, Mika just calls me up when they have my favorite Pokemon in the shop displays. Does Mika still play? Mika, do you still play it? Oh, you're playing it right now. Show me your collection. Show me what cool cards you have. I'm gonna finish my tea. Hey, you want to know a weird Apollo fact? He drinks his black tea with a straw. And do you know why? Because I'm afraid of discoloration on my teeth. That's why. And then my dentist was like, well, if you're afraid of that, then why don't you drink tea with a straw? And I was like, genius! You're a genius, my dentist. So I got some glass straws and I drink them with that. Volkner art, your pride and joy. Let's look it up. Volkner full art. TCG pocket. That is gorgeous. That is gorgeous. What happened to... Well, why is it blurry? I don't know. I should load up the game again and just look through my collection. I have some pretty good cards. I got one gold card before I quit. Look at him. He's pretty good. Look at this Chad. He's got my colors. Not the hair, but his code. His code is literally me. I can see why you like him. Because you're a fan of Apollo. My accursed chocolate. Let's go up a little bit.
Utensils anymore. This is way beyond our time. Okay. Folks, this is directly to you from Apollo. It's like chocolate fondue. My headphones, my other one's falling off too. Let me just try to adjust.
We need to do another cooking stream. We really do. I have so much fun doing them. Especially when it's something I've never done before, like this. Because it just turns into a disaster.
Hey, it's burned! The chocolate is burned! Oh no, he's Swiss. So he needs to sound German.
He needs to sound German.
It's butchery of a chocolate.
Butchery of a chocolate. Hey, would you eat my chocolate?
A spoon or needed something.
If I came to you on Valentine's,
what do you guys think of this?
All of you. If I just paid you a visit and we're like, hey, my viewer, do you want one of my banana chocolates? They look cursed, but would you want to eat this? They were fucking delicious, though. I gotta say, they were incredible. Very dangerous to have in the house because I would eat them all day and then I would feel bad. But my God, it was good. Looks cursed, though.
Butchery of a chocolate. What do you guys think? Would you eat this?
I would force feed it you.
Would you eat
force
this?
feed you?
I'm gonna eat this one right now. Mmm.
It's a lovely Apollo. Great, really, I love. You had me at banana and chocolate, though. We have one cell. We have one person who wants to eat it. And this is lovingly melted by yours truly.
I sense no sarcasm behind that, and I believe you.
I sense no sarcasm behind that, and I believe you. That's great. We played some HoloCure, some more Minecraft. Minecraft Fantasy. Me, Yuchi, and Potoko. We played this game. This is a Gachimuchi reference. Deep Dark Fantasy. Me and Potoko, we think Gachimuchi is so fucking funny. And then when we showed Yuchi, who doesn't know what Gachimuchi is, he was like, what the fuck are you guys watching? What is this? But it's funny. There's an underlying humor under Gachimuchi. Cyber, I'm sure you will agree that Gachimuchi is the funniest thing ever. And that's why we put this up. We put these masks on. It's a reference to Van Darkholme. Van Darkholme. Let me show you who Van Darkholme is, for those who don't know. This is Van Darkholme. God, it is so funny. This is Van Darkholme. This is the mask we gave him. Now, don't worry about why he looks like that, but... Look at that. Look at that. Funny man. He's a legend. Van Darkholme. The other one that's incredibly funny to you is the one you can't say the title of. I think I know which one you mean. Oh, this is when Monster Hunter Wilds came out. Monster Hunter Wilds is having an update tomorrow, actually, right? If you're an American, you're on the 17th. You're on the still in the 16th, right? So in 2 days for you. Tomorrow for me. Or maybe it is. Wait, that doesn't make sense. Let's stop thinking about time zones. I don't like it. It scares me. This was my hear me out. We gotta check it out. This is me from the future. Let's see. Let me judge myself. Folks. Let me just go through the membership stuff a little bit. Oh, this was my monetization special. Oh, this was when I became a YouTube partner, folks. This was a huge day. I was about to miss this stream. I was about to just scroll up. Oh my God. Look at this. This was a huge milestone. 10 months ago on March 22nd. That's when I became a YouTube partner a little bit earlier, but I turned on monetization a little bit after that. Folk, you had to go AFK immediately after saying that last message. But this was a special one. This was a very special one. And I thought, hey, let's do a hear me out. Membership no hanashi yaro. Screenshot. Okay, we can skip ahead a little bit. Ooh, I will be dead the day after, even though I am already dead. Nanka, kono hito o attara. This is Mother Harlot from Shin Megami Tensei. Yeah, you're just gonna be dead after, because she is the embodiment of evil, but you know, we can fix her. We can fix her. Yo, Patrick Lee, how you doing? We're doing a year in review. Oh, and then I chose Shaggy, Shagara Magala, because this is one of the most beautiful dragons I've ever seen. And fight you to the death. Mother is correct. I love Shaggy. I have a very special relationship with Shagaru Magala here. Shaggy is... Oh, Apollo, the way you said that, that does not sound good. The nickname. What do you mean by that? Yo, Kaetan, kite kureta arigato. Oh, this model? I gotta set this up for use in Waterdo as well. Cute. Shagaru Magala, let's put him here. Nimisa. This one's she is one of my favorite demons in Mega 10 as well. An Aztec goddess. なんか Aztec の女神だこいつ。でも Aztec の女神。Design. Kiryu Kazuma. He is a man with a heart of gold and so respectable that every man wants to be like Kiryu Kazuma. It's true. He is the ideal man, and he is the one you want as your best friend. He will always have your back. It's true. And quite frankly, I look up to Kiryu Kazuma. Kiryu Kazuma, 本当にいいやつだ. He's a great man. 心のいいやつ. My man. You know, I still gotta play the rest of the Yakuza series. I think Yakuza 3 Remake came out recently, but I'm not gonna play that one. I'm gonna play the original Yakuza 3. And then I'm gonna go through 4, 5, 6. And then finally, the Like a Dragon series. Yakuza 7 and 8. But it's like, Yakuza 3 is just, as a game, it's ass. I have a really hard time getting through it. Yeah, Cyber, Kiwami 3 looks like they messed up. Not only that, I'm going to give you a spoiler. I'm not going to reveal what happens in the game. But the timeline diverges in Kiwami 3. So the way it ends is not even like vanilla Yakuza 3. It just goes into its own timeline, which is so stupid. So there's your Yakuza 3 Kiwami spoilers. Never play it. I'm never gonna play it, and I don't care about it. And you know, at this point, it's not even about. Oh yeah, 76-year-old Hosho Marin. She needs her own spot in the middle, and maybe we can revolve everything around 70-year-old Hosho Marin. There we go. I think this was my top pick. There we go. Beautiful. And here's for something. Yo, Potoko, let's skip ahead a bit. I have Ken Evergreen here as well. Well, of course, he's my bro. What about the ending here? Cry 5 and 3. My and man 1. Virgil. Who doesn't love Virgil? And 4. It is Virgil. Let's get a proper picture of Virgil, man. Let's get a proper picture of her. And this is like the end list. A lot of Hosho Marin when she's 70 years old. And so on. Ward matching quiz. Oh, you know with this one? You know what happened here? That was crazy. I couldn't believe it when I saw it. I could not believe it when I saw it. But I kept my cool, folks. I kept my cool. Because... Let me see. Let me go up ahead a little bit more. Because it's the chat I'm interested in. Look, folks. Look who it is. Let's zoom in. Enhance. Where did Chrome go? Enhance, folks. Let me just do it this way and then make it big. I mean, when you get graced by one of your Oshis, there's nothing better. I gotta say, there's nothing better. What up? Oh yeah, Aisling was with us. She graduated. Which is very sad because I enjoyed playing games with Aisling. She was one of my core homies with the rest of them. I mean, it's not like it's not like we've cut contact, but you know, still kind of a shame how that ended up. All right, enough about this jibber jabber though. I just wanted to gloat there for a second. Springtime of Youth. This was the end of our thing, right? Or no? Yes, this was technically the ending of the Minecraft server. Let me see. We don't need this side. Yeah. This was technically the end of the Minecraft server. And then we did one extra post-ending thing. Oh yeah, Nintendo Switch 2. This was mostly a disappointing reveal, but it is what it is. Exit 8. This was a fun game. This was a really fun game. Sweet potatoes. Yo, put the go! 来てくれてありがとう今、なんか、2025年のレビューです。あ、そういえば、俺のファンマスコット見たことある？アポトモ。こちらはアポトモよ。見てポタコ見て俺はうるせえ I'm so loud. I'm gonna show ポタコ。見て、アポトモです。これはおいらのファンです。クソガキです、こいつ。Let's put him here. かわいすぎ。Nintendo has been doing very bad with the directs and showcases lately. Yeah, and the Switch 2 is still selling a lot. Still selling a lot. はい、続きましょう。続けよう。この吹雪のファンゲームも超楽しかった。This 吹雪 fan game was also a lot of fun. これ。Oh my god. So cool. I love him. いや、このゲームはマジで綺麗だよ。超綺麗。So pretty this game. おもろかったね。このリス、ハザが遺骨を持たないの？ない。幽霊です。幽霊です。So, Potoko is asking, does the squirrel not have a skeleton? And I had to come up with the lore on the spot. It's a ghost. 幽霊です。幽霊リス。尻尾見て。本能だよね。魂の本能。だからこいつは幽霊。Coming up with the lore on the spot. Tokyo Extreme Racer このゲームはあんまり好きじゃなかった。でも俺は普通にレーシングゲームそんな好きじゃない。Racing games, I don't really like them that much. So I didn't really get into this. Expedition 30. We gotta finish this game. このゲームまだクリアしてないよ。でも見てこれは俺の美しい顔のデビュー。This is my beautiful faces debut. But I want to show you guys the funny joke here. これ。顔バレ。This is my face being revealed. I'm very nervous to show you folks that I am indeed the Sakaban Buspice. 俺はサカバンバスピスだ。I am the Sakaban Buspice, folks. I did it here too. ここもやったんだけど。I did it here too. もちろん俺はサカバンバスピスだ。But I was very nervous this stream, showing you guys my beautiful face. Deadman. サカバン。みんなにこの顔を見せたときに俺はめっちゃワクワクしてたよ。I was very nervous. Much like Dracula, you have once again been given flesh. It's true. Okay, let's try this again. Hey, no, I've been youthful forever. Listen, Juan. I age like fine wine. I age like fine wine and I don't smoke. All in one. Yeah, all in one. Okay. I'm gonna show you guys. 見て。俺、マジで。I'm gonna show you guys. ドキドキするだったか、俺。緊張した。I was so nervous. Get rid of these glasses. Hello, folks. Oh my god, I'm so shy. 美しくない？ Oh, a shy boy. バビ肉じゃねえ、ポトコ。バビ肉じゃねえ。It's the fact that I never go out and see the sunlight. そういえば、ポトコ見せたいことがあります。見て。目を見て。Look at the eyes, ポトコ。現在、俺の目、ある日アップグレードしました。見える ?Do you see? 見て。今の目。比べて。茶色が終わった。もっと綺麗になった俺。Do you see the difference between the eyes of old and the eyes of new? I'm so beautiful. はい。Okay. That's enough gloating. That's enough gloating. うわ、おもろい。 あれ Hold on, that's not what I was supposed to do. ちょっと待って。Yo! エミカ来てくれてありがとう。バビ肉じゃねえや。見て、アポトモです。こちらはあんた、俺のファンマスコットです。Hello, I am Deadman Apollo. He looks Deadman cute. Apollo. This is how I looked when I was alive. I was no. この顔は珍しいじゃね？珍しくない？ Isn't that look kind of rare? Let me bring it out. Not this. あれ？どこ？I don't even know my own toggles anymore. 自分の顔も知らない俺。おかしいだろ。Well, whatever. Virectal beautiful. 肉体。バビ肉。お前はバビ肉！俺バビ肉じゃねえI'm washed. I'm so my toggles are a mess. I don't know. It's because I don't have pictures for them. They're just text. And from where I'm standing, I can't see them. So. でも俺は男性. I'm a beautiful 男性. Hey, that's a good picture. なるほど。ちょっと待って。There we go. This is a good screenshot. スクリーンショット撮った。リスじゃねえよ。I'm bird. いや、お前は今日からリス。俺のリスな。わかる Do you get it? Risu? In Japanese, risu is a squirrel. Listener in Japanese is listener. Risu na. お前はリスな。なるほど。I underestimated my bro Nuos. We love that show. We absolutely love our show. この配信はめっちゃ特別だった。This was a very special stream. I think changed everything. ここから全部終わった。ね、終わったじゃん。終わらない。全部変わった。そう。全部変わった。楽しかったこれ。このバグってる俺。Okay, 続けましょう。Let's continue. We're not gonna watch the scary stuff. What the fuck? Hollow Earth was a lot of fun as well, but it was very janky. ホロアースポトコ、実はね、ホロアースはあんまり好きじゃない俺。ちょっとやめたこのゲーム。I quit this game. It wasn't very good. あとは高すぎるよね。高すぎる。This is when we start. ホロアースは私もあまり、そうなの。This was Repo. ギャングとリポ。アークの方がおもろい。
Right there, but I don't want to use that thing.
お、これは面白い。超面白い。見て。ポトコ。And everybody else. Glenn's virtual is dead, right?
Oof. Oh, there's another thingy. Can you shoot this guy?
Stop.
He sucks. He's a bit zuckle, but he's annoying.
I'm out of ammo.
How does this thing work?
Yeah, I'll give you some HP.
Where's the frying pan? これ超おもろい。
Frying pan is right there, but I don't want to use that
funny.
thing.
I'm gonna kill this motherfucker! Die!
Yeah, those ones suck. Oh, careful with the flashes. By the way.
I killed him! He's dead!
Careful.
Did you use
Hey!
the frying pan?
I used the fry pan.
Oh, I almost died. It wasn't my fault. I got it.
このタイミングは最高すぎる。Right into the soul and I picked you up instead. Holy shit, that's funny. Oh my god, that's funny.
呪われ
The timing is so good. This is an all-timer. この瞬間大好き俺。I love this moment so much.
Hello.
Repo はマジでおもろい。神ゲー。It is so fun. I love Repo. I'm back. Let's have a chat. Why did I go on a break? Was this when I visited my family? そう、家族のところに行ったから、ちょっと、2週間ぐらい配信をしなかった。So yeah, I was at my hometown, and I wasn't streaming for about 2 weeks. ボンバルディア。そう、ボンバルディア。あ、ルミアちゃん、これは昔からだった。I gotta collab with her again sometime. ルミアちゃんとコラボしたい、また。おー、これは初めて、ビューランタとモズさんとこのゲームやったよね。ポトコも初めてだった、それ。This is also the first time with ポトコ、I believe. Let's click on it. チェックしよう。そうだったよね。Right? This was the very first repo. いや、これは初めてのリポだった。なんか、全然壊れちゃったから。
かんやな。
モズさん、結構憂鬱の民だよね。さっき話してたけど。
確かに言ってたことした
もう懐かしいよね。
こんな
There's a new friend swap game that came out recently called Yap Yap. 最近新しい、協力ホラーゲーム来たね。Yap Yap。これもやりたい。それもやりたい。マジで。I played Repo so much. Repo. これは初めての純モナケナポの配信だったよね。Was this the very first time we did a 純モナケナポ stream? I think so. そうとも Among Us. これはThis was a big international Among Us. これ This is so fun.
Making this so
配信で新しいパソコンを作った俺。I built my new PC on stream. And then we got the Chikawa scrunchie.
and I'm really hoping
And the 魔法少女グラス魔法少女の手袋もある。Chikawa scrunchie.
Make sure this is completely fastened. これ大事。
Has anybody in chat built their own PC before? チャットの人、自分でパソコンを作ったことある？これマジでいいプロセッサー。This is such a good processor. I'm so happy with it. めっちゃ満足です。このプロセッサー。CPU.
Okay, so the scary thing is this gonna
Kinda sorta. What do you mean kinda sorta, Cyber?
It does barely work. There's a little bit of stress on the cable. I don't know if I really like that.
Nope. It's fun.
If it comes to shove,
I don't know if
might have to flip
If
this
you'd even need a computer though.
and have the
Keep scaring myself every time you put your PC back together.
Way.
You know, speaking of computers, I got a 5080. I bought one. It's secondhand though. The person who was selling it was upgrading to a 5090, so he was selling his 5080. And he was such a cool guy. He was such a bro, because he said his price was very fair. It was below MSRP, because the guy just wanted to sell it for a fair price. He saw the hell that's going on right now with the insane prices. It was an Asus brand one, Asus Tough 5080. But when I asked him, why do you sell it so cheap? And he was just like, man, it's such a hell out there right now. I really don't want to price gouge anybody or scalp these cards. I'm upgrading, so I don't really need this one anymore. So I'm selling it for a decent price, you know, as a used card should. What a cool guy. What an awesome guy. So he sent it to me. I paid him. He sent it to me. It should arrive in a couple of days. But I'm very excited to finally upgrade and not think about computers anymore. 今、新しいグラボの話だ。新しいグラボを買った俺。店からじゃなかったんけど、このやつ、自分の、5080カードを売った。そいつから買ったよ。いい値段だった。めっちゃいい値段だった。
But
This was fun. これはめっちゃ楽しかったよ。
I'll just deal with this for now. Because I will have to, when I get my screws later on, I will have to
I
dig
think
back
this gave everybody pizza,
I'm gonna get
like
canceled
panic.
after this.
これ、oh, this
People
is so
will be
bad.
like, Yo, look at this.
これは最悪だった。これ、this is so
That's
bad.
the worst thermal paste application of all time.
But hey,
Good
my
enough.
CPU runs really cool, so it works.
This top part, you know,
Kuyashi.
The whole
Oh
bunch
god. Sub cancelled?
missing.
Oh god.
A lot of it is on the spatula,
Probably
guys.
put the paste on upside
Yeah,
down.
I might need a second spatula to scrape the first one.
Everybody, I cringed
Do I
as well
have
when
a
I did
second
this.
spatula?
これは
I
良
might
くない
have a second
マジで良くない
spatula.
でも大丈夫だった But it was fine. I did this.
What do we do?
Terrible application, but hey, here we go. Anyway, I built that for about 6 hours. 6時間かかった Oh boy. Oh, and then we did the watch-alongs when Justice had 3D models. These two streams, this one in particular, you spread your thermal paste. Yes, I shouldn't have done that. I should have just done an X. It's so bad. Because, you know, before that, I was looking at a bunch of videos about thermal paste because the way you apply thermal paste has changed a little bit since before. And some guy, I think some very reputable guy, said, just spread it. And that's what I did, but I should have just done a cross. I would have gotten a lot less criticism. But these 3.7k views, most... Oh, I gotta sneeze. My most viewed stream ever. And it's because of HoloLive, of course. You know, doing this at the same time, people will look for videos, and they'll run into this and check it out. I'm not gonna click on it, though, because it'll copyright the video. So, there you go. Bonanza. Bonanza も楽しかったよ。でも、Bonanzaね、配信以外でやった。I did it off stream though. Dollhouse of the Dead. That was a pretty shitty game to be honest. But I always have a lot of fun doing the watch-alongs with my friends. And I'm looking forward to see what kind of watch-along we'll do in the future. Orbs only. No, this was a nightmare. これは地獄だった。ゴミなしでやった。敵を倒すだけのリポだった。What a nightmare. That was so bad. Fork Road was fun, but kusoge, to be honest. Yo, Subaru Freeman! How you doing? Long time no see. Listen to the stream and you got jump scared when you mentioned the spatula? Like a kitchen spatula? No. You want to see the PTSD again? Just for you.
Making this so hard.
Subaru Freeman. Just for you.
Please just go in.
Let's go back to the thermal application. Look at
This
this.
is the worst application of thermal paste in my life. I'm not gonna lie. Oh, this is a nightmare. Let's put more.
Let's put
Put
more.
more.
Oh, it was so bad. Yeah, but you introduced Ken to Gal. Oh, yes. Yes, I did. Garo Sengen. I fucking love Garo Sengen. Kinoko tabemashita. Let's check it out. Where did I show him Garo Sengen? I love that you know Garo Sengen. Was this here somewhere? It was somewhere, I think. Or I must not have shown it. But it was here somewhere. I showed him the thing. I'd almost forgotten about that. Go, Garo Sengen. Go, Garo Sengen. Oh, glasses. I found some very fancy glasses, but I'm not going to put them on quite yet. Not yet. It's going to go well with my new outfit, which I'm currently preparing. Honestly, I should probably work on that after the stream. You still listen to the one with the male Ganguro at times? Yeah, it's so funny. It is so funny. Oh, we did a repo with Hoshimeguru Amo and Azara Shio. You know when I make these thumbnails with Yero when we're watching along with one of the Nintendo Directs or whatever? I love just making him as hyped as possible because it's so funny. Even in this, like Fortnite. This is the first Fortnite stream. 初めての Fortnite 配信だったこれ。うわー、このゲーム大嫌い。This was so bad.
Wow, you managed to make your own changes his voice. So true.
I've hit levels I didn't think I could hit anymore.
Oh my god. Okay, so
I
the
got
code
super
is-
chats here. Look at this.
Look at this. A Fortnite Friday battle pass just so I could play more Fortnite. Jesus Christ. What a nightmare. This game is so bad. I hate it. But yeah, that was the beginning of my nightmare. Hype Bureau on thumbnail makes it even funnier with right? Right? Cuz lately we've just been watching stinker after stinker. So the hype, you know, it's false advertising. I was hyping this one as well. Chit chat, you know, I love this thumbnail still. This artwork. Let me bring it up. I still think it's one of my cutest artworks. Like, this bro has no right being this cute, of course. But check it out. What do you think? Honestly, I kind of should commission this artist again on Skeb. It's very cute. But I haven't used it as a thumbnail in a while. Maybe we can revenge it. Where's my glass of water? Oh man, it's still over. It's by the kitchen. Mizoshi, adorable. Thank you. Thank you, Mekka. Your art is super adorable too. The one in this thumbnail. Let's bring it up. Let's bring it up, folks. Let's bring it up. Because of course, we gotta introduce the thumbnail. This one came as a complete surprise. As you guys know, Mika was the one who designed the squirrel, right? And then on the day I debuted the squirrel on Valentine's, look at that. Look at that. Look at this beautiful artwork. Isn't it adorable? Kawaii kunai? Such a talented artist. Oh, I'm so cute. I'm so beautiful. But the squirrels, they're even cuter. And they've got the paws. You see that? The paws. There's another one here. So cute. We got the princess cake. We got this as well, the cream puff. And the cheeks are filled. But I love this one especially, the one that's crawling on my back. Look how adorable it is. I love it. This is treasure. Folks, this is treasure. Let's I have a bit of an idea. Can I pull this off? Nah, I wouldn't be able to do that real quick. Maybe later. Adorable. Adorable. Oh, a funny story about Chrono Gear. This game was really fun. Chrono Gear, オロクロニーのファンゲームは超楽しかった。This was so much fun. I need to play the original. So, but here's a funny story about it. You see the amount of views it has? 176 views? クロノギアよかったね。ねえ、ポトコ聞いて、このストーリー。俺、when I played this game, 英語と日本語で、日本語で後で言います。まず、英語。But when I played this, apparently, the team who made this game, they were there watching me. They would share these streams every time I would play it in their Discord for the developers, and they would watch it because they love watching people go through their games, especially people who are big fans of Hololive. このゲームのクリエイター、100人以上、この配信を見たね。このゲームのクリエイターたち、この配信を見た。それは本当です。なんか、このクリエイターのディスコードサーバーで俺の配信をずっとシェアした。この人ね、このチームのベータテスターだ。This person right here, David Wu Softdev, is one of the beta testers of this game. And later on, I noticed that the creator of this game, Spacey, that was her name, right? Yeah, Spacey. She was doing a Q&A stream about it, and I showed up at it. And when I showed up, she said, I had so much fun watching you stream this. I was so flattered. 本当に素晴らしかった。このゲームのクリエイター、俺の配信を見た。そのクリエイターも Vtuber です。スペーシー。この Vtuber Q&A、なんか、このゲームを配信しました。その配信の時に、みんなの質問を答えたね。俺もその配信でコメントした。デッドマンアポロ来てくれてありがとうを言った。ずっと あんたの配信で見ためっちゃ楽しかったと言った。すごくない？すごくない？ Oh, I was so flattered, honestly. Creators of this game is a god game. Anybody who hasn't played it, play it. このゲームやったことない人、ね。このゲームをやったことない人、このゲームをやれ。めっちゃ楽しい。One of my favorite games from last year. One of my top 3. It's so good. 作者さんが見てくれるの嬉しいね。そうそうそう。超嬉しい。I'm so happy. I'm so happy that they would come watch such a stupid skeleton boy. We had another tea ceremony. Liar's Bar. Liar's Bar は楽しい。このゲームもっとやりたい。ポトコやろう。Let's play more Liar's Bar. ポトコやろう。酔っ払う Liar's Bar。でも俺もうすぐ日本に行くからその後で。今月26日日本に行く。I'm going to Japan on the 26th of February. So we'll be slowing down with the streams a little bit then, but I'll try and stream as much as I can. And I do have an off collab plan with Ken. Ken とオフコラボもやります。日本に行った時に。This was the gigantic peak collab. But yeah, it was a year of friendships, I gotta say. これ友達の年だ。友達とめっちゃ仲良くしました。I got along with my friends a lot here. ねえ、ポトコ、俺たちずっとコラボしたね。めっちゃ楽しかった。But yeah, this is around the time my thumbnails get better too, because I have more artwork to use as thumbnails. なんかサムネのイラストもいっぱいある。ここから。これはイラスト。これはリボンちゃんのイラストだよね。星丸リボンじゃなくて、総長の友達のリボンちゃん。いろいろやったね。そうだね。楽しい。今年もよろしくね、ポトコ。今年もよろしく。let me keep going up. Buckshot Roulette. まあ、Buckshot Roulette 楽しいよね。今年もよろしく。クリスマス配信。POV, you're being robbed by me on Christmas. これは面白かった。ホロエクスポ。Ken! ポイケない。Ken behind me is so fucking funny. ポイケない。This is so good. ホロエクスポ。いけない。すまん。読み方。Oh god. そう、今年ホロエクスポ行きますよ。ティケット当たったよ。ティケットある。I have my tickets. Feels good. Ken もホロエクスポティケットあるよ。You don't even remember Ken being behind me? 彼氏が、おい、彼氏じゃねえ。兄弟です。同じママがいるよ。同じママだよ。I messed up reading that. But I love my bro, of course. でももちろん俺の兄弟が大好き。Don't let him know I said this, okay? Don't let him know I said this. このコンセプト面白い。The shakedowns and everything. This game I gotta continue. I gotta play this game. またやりたいこのゲーム。No, I'm not a human. You look overly rugged like a mom dressed their 4-year-old child for winter. Take it again, oh man. Thank you. Yeah, it is true. This is really cute though. What about skeleton form? それ骸骨の姿もめっちゃ可愛いよね。The shakedowns were so funny. I'm glad you guys like them. I want to see one of the shakedowns. Here we go. We have a shakedown right here, I think. Yeah. How do I shake you guys? Oh no! Don't look in the background. My room is definitely not there. Give me a present. Give me a present right now. We're gonna have We're gonna have to do another shakedown stream. Hey, all you have in your pockets are your own keys. Does that mean you're giving me the keys to your house? Thank you so much. I'll come over and we can have some cool Christmas. Oh, this one's great. This one's great. Go to the PNG folder. Go to the PNG folder. Come on. Oh no! I dropped my Death Stranding BB Pod Replica. Oh no, now I guess you have that. Now I guess that's yours. Suspicious person. I hope you enjoy. I hope you like Death Stranding. Rattling the last of our brain cells, yeah. Man, speaking of Death Stranding, the second game is going to come out on PC. I played it on PS5, but I'm very excited for my friends to try it out. This stream was legendary because of one moment here. That's me making these cookies. Witness, folks. Where is it? Somewhere around here. Somewhere around here. Was this the one? I did something really funny here that I want to show you guys who missed this. But I need to find it just really quick. Oh. Was this it? Yeah, I think.
Fun, Ken. We're not gonna harap on me. If anybody...
Let's skip ahead.
うめえ。
Dear God, what we were trying to make? I was trying to
最
make...
悪これ。まあまあまあ。
I was trying to make gingerbread. I was trying to make gingerbread moral piece.
最悪。これ骸骨。骸骨。We're doing this go. We're doing this go.
Well, nothing happened there yet. Oh, I think it's here? Yeah.
Okay.
No, not yet. A little bit more back. There we go. This is it. In an air fryer, yes. Ken no Fukin. Yes, Ken no Fukin this. It's Ken Evergreen's abs. This is the one. I laughed so hard when I looked at this again.
That was a little bit of Swedish. Pratar lite svenska där för er. これは
珍しい
これは
それは
Twitter の通りだけど、これはマジでいらねえ。いらねえ。
We don't need Twitter. We don't need Twitter, folks. Twitter いらねえ。Elon Musk destroyed it.
いらねえ。いらねえ。
Oh my God. That's an all-timer. いらねえ。いらねえ。知らないですき。As the baker, it just looks like a smidge. It was burnt. It was super burnt because I made it in an air fryer. And when you make it there, no, gingerbread does not look like that. I think that's Sonic the Hedgehog. I think the only decent one. This one's okay. It's gonna be hard. Came out well. Smash. We're gonna do this though. Smash that like button. 面白すぎー。It's so funny. その切り抜きを置いて怒りが湧いたらその動画を配信で流すようにしよう。Oh man, so funny. これは最後の Fortnite. This is the final Fortnite. Oh, so good. I'm never gonna play that again. あとはあれこれ This is this year. こちらは今年だけど。そう、ここから今年だ。Yes. And this is my first ASMR. これは初めての ASMR. This was very embarrassing. But this was in January, so it doesn't really count. Mashed potatoes. The secret ingredients is a splash of milk. And whatever spice. And then I die. Oh my God. Woo. Oh, the fucking timestamp I skipped to. Home. これは ASMR だよ、ポトコ。More and more. It's a monsoon going on around here. The fucking watermark, are you serious? Why do they put up the watermark? Look at that. This was a really fun stream. この配信はめっちゃ楽しかった。マジで。This was so fucking fun to do. But this is this year, so we'll go and look back for that. Look back to that next year. Oh god, that's so fun. そう、フリー惣菜の種類が出てる。知らなかった。マジで知らなかった。それやった時に。I didn't know about it. But that's my 2025 year in review. We're not done talking though. もうすぐね、俺トマト食べる。俺トマト大嫌い。でもトマトが買った。食べます。I hate tomatoes, but I bought some, so we're gonna taste test them. Because the other day, I ate some Fantastico tomatoes, and they were okay, and I was surprised. But before I do that, I think I'm gonna go take a bathroom break. Yeah. 2025年は楽しかったよ。配信活動に。I think, yeah, I had a really fun time streaming last year. I gotta say. まあ、大学もあったんだけど、めっちゃ楽しかった。今年もよろしく。Let's have a lot of fun this year as well, folks. I love you guys. Let me just do this. Where is shoes? Yeah, we're going back. We're going back to this. And let me bring the chat up as well. Is there a difference between the paste sun-dried and hydrated tomatoes? I don't like sun-dried anything. Paste, you know, it's decent to cook with. But I'm gonna go take a quick bathroom break. I'll be right back. トイレに行きます。I gotta hide myself. Where am I? Let him keep you company for now. Yo, Freeman! Thank you so much. Thank you so much for the blue super chat. I'm gonna get the tomatoes. I'll be right back. But I'll be talking to you from a distance. I'll be screaming. Tomato, motte kimasu yo! Do you have a good chat with Abotomo? You guys have a good chat? How was it? Num num num. I gotta rinse them as well, so bear with me for a second. Fucking tomato. Tomato zenzen suki janei yo. Demo nabemasu. The shit I put up with just for content, you know. Okay, we have a couple here. We're gonna cut them in half as well. Let me just get all this stuff ready. I've got the salt as well. We're gonna salt them. No sugar though. That's fucked up. We don't eat tomato with sugar. We don't do that around here. Ore tomato daikirai. I'm a tomato hater. A tomato hater. Deep down you like tomatoes? No way. Maybe Fantastico. Maybe Fantastico. Fantastico tomatoes, of course. Ooh. Hey, get the fuck out of the way, Apotomo. You can go over to this side. Where am I? Where am I? There I am. Let's bring this back up. There's something I want to try first. Bite on it like an apple. I can do that. I'll do that. I'll do that. Let me swap to bone mode for a second. Your account has technical problems since the last few months. Either it's this or you're in chat but the user can't see me, or you don't exist at all. Apparently you need to unhide or set toggle to resend. Let me try. If I set it to top chat, oh my god, yeah. Let me show you, Subaru Freeman. That happened to my friend as well. Happy Lunar Year from this Asian side. Yo, happy Lunar Year. Today's the year of the horse. Did you enjoy the horse ASMR? So, let me just make sure it's okay. So yeah, look at this, Subaru Freeman. Let's confirm this for you once and for all. If I set it to top chat, you will not appear. If I set it to live chat, you'll appear. So I wonder what the hell is going on. Why YouTube is silencing you like this? But I'm remembering to set it to live chat so I can see your chat. It just does not show up in the other thing, and that's a huge shame. But do know that you're being seen, my brother. My boy. You are being seen, so that's good at least. It's just a huge shame that YouTube is doing this shit. It's so weird. I was thinking of trying one thing. Let's see, will this work? Because if it does, it's gonna be so goddamn cute. What I need to do is open this up. Like so. Yeah. Let's see how this works out. I just need to make sure that Photoshop doesn't show up again. Okay, yeah. Tiny teapot. Yeah, it is actually really tiny. Barely any water in it. The year of the Uma Musume. I played Uma Musume when it came out in Japan for a very short time. But didn't really get into it. Dodon. Oh, Mika! Oh, you didn't need to. Oh my god. Thank you for the $20, Mika. Stinky and the tomato. Thank you so much. Huge support. You've been supporting me so much lately with the artwork. You drew the Apotomo. And then here you are, giving me a $20 super chat. Thank you so much. Oh, I'm gonna cry. Look, witness, I'm gonna cry. Ooh. I appreciate it so much for your support. It's all gonna go back to the channel. Everything I earn here all goes back to the channel. This is gonna go to the cat ear fund. Cat ear fund, hell yeah. It's a good cause. Let me try this again. It worked flawlessly before, but this time it's being a little bit stubborn. Ooh, there we go. Now select inverse, feather it by 5 pixel. Doron. Don. Are? I'm doing a little thing in Photoshop because I think this is going to be adorable. Thank you guys so much for your support today. Oh, I'm gonna cry. I'm gonna cry. Do this. Alright. Oh, wow. This is gonna be great. You guys, trust me on this one. I'm spending time on this little thing because it's gonna be fantastic. And you're gonna be like, wow, Apollo, you're a genius for thinking of this. Are? Try this again. What is happening? I think Photoshop is being really stubborn here. There's been some stuff with Photoshop that really pisses me the hell off. Okay, there we go. That worked. Sorry for the slight awkwardness right now. But trust me, this is going to be so great. Gotta do 5 pixel feather. And then we're going to eat the tomatoes. We're going to eat the tomatoes. Tomatoes are good when they're not in tomato form. That's the thing. But when they're So what's my teapot filled with? Blue leaves from space. It's cosmic tea. Yes, cosmic tea. And it's amazing. It tastes fantastic. By the way, where's the steam? I'm pretty sure I have some steam. Well, I guess we're drinking cold tea today, huh? I should have prepared this earlier, but I just thought of this. There we go. Folks, are you ready? Are you ready to see the cutest edition of my life? Of your life? Artwork? Where did I save it? Oh, you cannot be real. Where did I save it? There it is. There we go. We have a tiny Apotomo in the corner, looking at us. Look how adorable he is. Look how adorable he is. Saw that Adobe is closing one of its programs where apparently many used by animators. Feels bad for them. They backtracked on that one. Apparently, they're not gonna update it anymore, but they're not gonna force people who use it to not use it anymore. So it's still gonna exist. Still gonna exist. Hammer. All right, you know what? So we have the cocktail tomatoes, right? And we have the regular tomato. I think John was making a very good suggestion of just biting into it, right? Was this XD? XD. Oh god, I'm looking at this tomato. I don't think it's gonna be disgusting. Some people, when they bite into a tomato, they die, right? They just die. Damn, you would hammer yourself? Well, I think the Apotomo would be the one to hammer me. Just smash my face with a hammer when I'm sleeping. I'll be like, oh, what the heck? Fucking Apotomo. And then I would stare him down. Like so. Going in raw, let's go. Yes, I have some salt here with me as well. So, we'll see. I was saying, I've seen 2 VTubers eat tomatoes and just fucking die. But there was one in particular who legit puked eating a tomato. I mean, surely it can't be that bad. Can't wait for the real-time minus 1 HP tick. I'm not really looking forward to the tomato, but it should be refreshing, right? I'm a little bit thirsty right now, even though I got some water here next to me. But I'm eating it. Yeah, you know what? Why is this one sour? Oh. Yeah, you know what? Regular tomatoes? Fuck off. Fuck off with the regular tomatoes. It's not good. What's with that tanginess? This is not fantastical at all. Yes, you see? Mika, it's not fantastical at all. Same thought. It has a terrible aftertaste. Oh, let's get rid of this. Oh no. I did not add salt yet. We can give it some salt, yeah. I'll cut off a portion. I don't want to bite into it again though. Let me take a picture of it and show you guys though. Let me show you the proof in the pudding. Proof in the pudding. You'll like see my bed a little bit as well, because my bed is next to my PC, but it's like the least it's not a good picture. Whatever. It's whatever. I just want to show you the tomatoes on hand. Tomato and orange knife. What up? There we go. Tomato. Let me shrink it a little bit, just so we can hyper focus on the tomatoes. Yeah, I just cut off a little bit of a chunk on the big tomato. The rest of them are cherry tomatoes. Let me salt it. Surely the salt will save it, right? You don't mind tomato, but not those that are very juicy. The water in the tomato kind of ruins some textures of burgers and makes salad too soggy. Yes, yes. If I see tomato on my hamburger, I'll be pissed off. I usually just ask them to not put tomato on it. So gross, you popped your skin on for ultimate sadness. So true. No, I do not like regular tomato. This salt does nothing. I mean, it doesn't make me gag like I've seen other people do, but it's just not good. Very bad aftertaste. Maybe the quality of tomato is just bad, but let's try the cherry tomato first. Now, with the cherry tomato, I'm gonna do 2 rounds. One without anything on it, and then with salt. Haven't tried searing the small tomatoes like you've seen when people make English breakfast. Looks delicious, really? I've had cooked tomato. I don't like it. My parents, when they're barbecuing, they usually take whole tomatoes, the big ones, right? They cut them in half and put them in what do you call them? What do you call them? Skewers, and grill it. So they eat grilled tomato with their food. Wow, that. Okay. So I already finished it. So the cocktail tomato, it's definitely better. It's definitely better than the big tomato. It's sweeter. There is no sourness at all, but it's definitely sweeter. It tastes like a sugar water bomb. Sugar water bomb? Yeah. But it's not amazing, but I don't hate it. Unlike the big tomato, I don't hate it. So let me try it with salt. Let me try this with salt. I bet this one will make it sweet and savory, and it's gonna be actually decent. It definitely salvaged it, but yeah, it was salvaged. However, I don't think I would buy that again. The cherry tomatoes. No, cocktail tomatoes, not cherry actually. Because look at this. These are the Valentine's treat I got myself. They were on sale, so I bought them. And they're delicious. Yeah, cherry tomatoes, crunchy and juicy. Yeah, they're not cocktail. They're cherry tomatoes. Notorious collection. But... And don't worry, I'm not gonna waste them. I'm still gonna finish them. I'm gonna... Well, maybe not now. But... May as well finish the one I cut in half and, you know... I'm chewing it. Yeah, I don't know about it. Yeah, I'm not into tomato. The Fantastico tomatoes, they cost $5 a pack for about 200 grams of it, and I can see why, because those were actually pretty good. However, these cocktail tomatoes and regular tomatoes, no way, no way. Get out of here. Get out of my face. I'm gonna eat another. Yeah, no, these are flavorless. Just taste like sweet water. Huh? I don't dig it. I don't dig it. But I'm happy. You know? I'm very happy. Because I've been a tomato anti all this time. Now, disclaimer, I don't hate tomato products. I'm not a fan of ketchup. That's one thing. I'm not a big fan of it. I'll eat it, but I won't really add it to anything myself. However, pizza without the tomato sauce, forget about it. You gotta have the tomato sauce in pizza. Tomato sauce in some pasta dishes, required. Tomato puree, it's good in dishes. So it's not like I hate tomato products. I hate the tomatoes. I hate the tomatoes when they're raw. Yeah, ketchup is too sweet. I don't like it. Ketchup is basically tomato syrup. That's literally what it is. Usually remove the seed part on regular tomatoes because it makes you things soggy. It does. It's like the heart of the regular tomato is really just glob of sog. Glob of sog. That's what it is. And I don't like it. It's dumb, it's stupid, it's shit. Let me put on some glasses. Let me see. Which ones do you guys think would look great on me at the moment? Let's look them up. We have the main character glasses. I don't think it fits this scene. The rim might be too thick on these. Yeah, let's go with this. In high school, you knew someone who would eat raw tomatoes whole? Oh, I have a distinct childhood memory, right? The first time I bit into a tomato. I remember that. I was what, 7, 8 years old? Something like that. But I remember my family used to own a restaurant. They ran a restaurant together, my parents. And I saw a raw tomato there on the counter in the kitchen. And I was like, hey, Mom, can I eat this tomato? And she said, yeah, son, go for it. So I grab it. I go outside. And I bite into the tomato. I'm like, oh, yeah, tomato. It's going to taste as good as an apple. Wow, this fucking sucks. And being a child at the time, you know, I didn't think about food waste, right? So I threw it. So I threw it away. I didn't throw it in the trash. I just threw it into the nearby shrub. And I suppose in that case, animals would eat it. But I just threw it there because I didn't like it. And since then, I've been a tomato anti. When mother used to make salad, I would ask her to make me a bowl without the salad added to it. And that's what she would do. She would make everything, put my portion aside, and then with her own salad for her and my dad, she would put the tomatoes in it. And you know what fucking sucks? Every time my dad was the one who made the salad, he loves tomatoes. Dad loves tomatoes. He would just fucking make it 80% tomato and 20% everything else. So he's, instead of, you know, salad and I mean lettuce and stuff being the majority of the ingredients, fucking tomato. And then when I would ask him, hey Dad, could you just not make my portion just pure tomato? And he wouldn't listen, because he's the kind of person, one big flaw with my dad is he cannot put himself in other people's shoes. If I don't like tomatoes, he's not gonna believe it, because in his mind, how can anybody not like tomatoes? So he will still put tomatoes in the shit that I ask him to not put tomatoes in. Fucking annoying. When I was a kid, I would tell him, hey, don't make this dish. Please don't make this dish. I hate this dish. It was this kind of, what do you call it? It was some kind of stew. That was really, I did not like it at all. It was just bad for me. Gross to my taste buds. But when mother wasn't home, when mother was working, because the way my parents would work, after they sold the restaurant, and they started working elsewhere. They worked for this factory or something, but they planned their shifts out. That 1 week, instead of both of them working at the same time, 1 week, one of them would work in the morning, and the other would work in the afternoon. And you know, they would come pick me up at the daycare at least. So. But this would ensure that somebody's always at home when I'm at home, so that I wouldn't be alone. And they would work in shifts, so they would alternate who's there in the morning and who's there at the evening. 1 week it's my dad, 1 week it's my mother. But whenever it was my dad's turn to cook, right, he would never fucking listen to my food requests and always make the grossest shit of all time. My mother was really good with this. She would always listen. Hey, okay, so Apollo doesn't like the stew. I'll never make it. Then again, I suppose. Or if she wanted to eat the stew, she would make a portion for her and my dad, and then something small for me. And you know, I would appreciate that a lot. But Dad, Jesus fucking Christ, don't put those gross. What do you call it? There is this kind of bean that I really don't like. What's it called? Inte kikärtor. Någonting annat. Vad heter de? Jo, kikärtor. Chickpeas. I don't like chickpeas. And he would always put a fuck ton of chickpeas in the stew. Every fucking day. Every fucking week. When I would have him being the one at home, he would just make that shit. and I would just reluctantly eat it. There was this one time where I flushed it down the toilet when he left somewhere. I was like, oh shit, I can't eat this. I'm flushing it down the toilet. Because he would demand I finish it. So that was not fun. That was not fun. I think eventually he caught me throwing it, and I threw a tantrum. I threw a fucking tantrum telling him, I don't fucking like this food. Stop making it. I will not eat it. I will go hungry if I have to. And I did go hungry many nights because he would just keep fucking making gross food that I did not like. I don't know what the hell was up with that. He got the hint eventually, thank God, because Mom had a big talk with him. Just, he will not eat this shit, dude. Just stop making it. And he got the hint because Mom got mad at him, of course. Oh man, that was a wild ride. That was a wild ride. But you know, his heart was in it, so it's not like he was an abuse of that. That's not the case at all. He just made shit that I did not like. Hey, do you think it's revenge? Because he tried to get me into football, soccer. Not American football, but soccer. He would try to make me get into it, and for a while, you know, I never liked soccer. And it's purely because I felt like I was always forced into it. Because my not just family, friends and family, since I was a wee little baby, everybody was fucking obsessed with soccer. Soccer this, soccer that. Oh, we gotta go play ball. Oh, I love the ball. I love balls. And that's what they would say. And I always felt like I was forced into something I didn't like. So I ended up developing a huge disdain for soccer in particular. I just did not want to play soccer. But Dad looked so excited to have me play soccer this one time. He's like, hey, Apollo, why don't you join a soccer team? You gotta at least try it out, right? Just join a soccer team for my sake, if anything. And eventually I was just like, yeah, okay, Dad, I'll join a soccer team. I'll start playing soccer. And he was super happy. He was very happy because to him, one of his dreams, you know, having a sports kid he could play soccer with. But in my heart, I was not that. I was never really into sports. I mean, not like I hate sports, but if I'm forced to play one, I'm gonna be like, fuck off. Anyway, we went to this local sports team, just one of them, and one of the coaches were like, yeah, we'd be happy to have your boy. And then he showed us around his office. There were a bunch of trophies there his team had gotten. You know, the dude trained kids soccer team. And when I was looking at all of that, I was full of despair. I was like, oh man, I really don't fucking want to do this. But I held it in because of for my dad's sake. And then I remember a day later, we were in a car ride and he was like, oh, Paula, I'm so excited. You're going to be playing soccer. I'm telling you, it's a really fun sport. And then I was thinking, yeah. Let me see. Do I have my awkward face? I need my awkward face, please. Where? Forget about what just happened. No, that's not it. Where the fuck is my... There it is. I'd be like, yeah, yeah, Dad, we're gonna have a great time. What is this? If I swap to bone mode, does it look good? No. Yeah. Anyway, I'd be like, yeah. I guess. Yeah, we're gonna be very fun. Gonna be a lot of fun. But then, before soccer ever started, there you go. I really need to get my stream deck in order. But like a day or two before I was set to join the team and start practicing soccer, I was in my room and I was thinking about it, and I had a moment of epiphany, like, dude, Apollo, if you go through with this, and I was what, 7 or 8 years old. I don't remember how old I was. I was just a kid. I just remember that much. I was thinking, hey, Apollo, this ain't you. You don't like it. What's gonna happen is you're just gonna get pissed off and bored and feel like you're forced to do things. So I decided there to tell Dad I'm not gonna do it. He was cutting up ingredients at the time. This is like a core memory of mine. He was cutting up ingredients in the kitchen, and I went up there and I saw him, you know, I saw his back, and I was like, hey, Dad, He looked at me. He was like, "Yeah, what's up, Apollo?" I just said downright, "I'm not gonna play soccer. I don't want to." And he looks at me for like 10 seconds in silence. And I've never, ever since then, like even during my teenager and adult years, I've never seen this fucking guy this disappointed before. Never seen this heartbroken face of him. He just looked at me. He looked so sad and then told me, "All right, go to your room." And then he never talked about soccer ever again around me. He never did it again. I'm like, ooh, oof, I guess. Well, that's my first major disappointing of my own father, but it's a sport I don't like. It's not like I did something bad. But hey, I'm sorry I couldn't be the sports kid he wanted. And, you know, I think this was very visible on him. Growing up. Very visible. Because you know who were sports kids? Literally every single son of his, of our relatives, of his friends' kids. Every single son of theirs loved soccer. Except me. Except me. So I think he grew up with a little bit of resentment. Well, maybe not, because in the end, he did respect my wishes. However, I was never able to be the sports kid he wanted. Now, of course, he is proud of what I've become, you know, the person I am today. But he does wish, you know, I play sports. Yeah, I just wanted to make sure I get that. Oh, sorry. I just want to ensure that I get that point across. It's not like he's disappointed in me. He's just 10% disappointed in me not being a sports kid. There you go. Because my dad likes me. Although I won't say he's a perfect dad. No way. He has a lot of flaws. But he is my dad in the end. But yeah, that's my little childhood story for you. About how I disappointed my dad. My biggest disappointment. And you know, I think that's a good thing. Honestly. If that's the worst way you've disappointed your dad, then that's pretty good, isn't it? I mean, though, in early junior high, my very first year, my grades weren't that amazing. And he did not like that, but he didn't look heartbroken that way. Your father has triggered this telltale event. Now he will remember it. He will. But he made sure I get my shit in order. Because I was a little bit... my first year of junior high school, I did underestimate and not really take it seriously. Because I was still in the same mindset of middle school, right? Because back then in middle school, it was just like, whatever. Do this and that. Wow, there you go, you pass. So I was not really in the study mindset yet. And when I got my grades back, I was like, ooh, that's not good at all. And I showed my parents and they were like, let's just say for half a year, I didn't get to play any video games. and they confiscated my PS2. Until I got my shit in order. So half a year later, because in school in Sweden, right? Junior high and high school, you get your report card every half year, every time the term ends. So the first half of the year and the second half of the year, both are separate. So by the second half, I fixed every grade. I was really diligent in school in junior high. Couldn't say the same for the first year of high school because I was very depressed. Most depressed moment or year of my life. But I fixed my shit really good. And I was like, hey, this is actually not too bad. And you know, one thing that changed between junior high Apollo and high school Apollo was that I excelled at math in junior high, but then that all went to hell in high school. Because I was depressed and I fell behind and numbers disappeared and were replaced by letters. And I had a really hard time coping with that. But that's the story for another time. Anyway, when he saw my grades again, that how much they've improved, I told him, okay, now let me give me my fucking PS2 back, bro. I want to play Devil May Cry 3. And he gave me my PS2 back. But he said, Apollo, I swear if your grades go down again. He looked at me like this. If your grades go down again, say goodbye to your PS2. And that was enough to scare me to keep doing better. To the point where I got a fucking scholarship award at the end of junior high. And for the weirdest reason, they told me I was the best role model in the high school, in the junior high school. So they gave me like $150 scholarship. And in my mind, I was like, wait, what? What do you mean? I'm a good role model? Because I just get my grades. I treat people with respect. And then I go home and play video games all day. Knowing I've done my studies. That's all I do. I didn't really feel like I was, you know, a very admirable person. I just felt like I was a guy. But hey, you know, with that scholarship, it was enough to combine with my savings to buy a PlayStation 3. So hey, because I did good in junior high, I bought a PS3. And that was fun. That was really fun. Fun times, I suppose. Very fun times. I like it. I like those good times. But then high school happened. And I became a depressed wreck. Because first of all, in my first year of high school, I got a bit of a shock. So I was a victim of being overly like praised way too much. So it gave me an ego. I was like, this is going to be easy. And then I opened a high school math book because I studied natural sciences, right? So I had the extra hard math. So I opened up the math book and I was like, what the fuck is this? This ain't math. I was really shocked. And I fell behind. And it didn't help that I had no friends in that class because everybody was a fucking normie. In junior high, we had a bunch of people with screws loose. With a few screws loose. Like weebos, weebs. People who played games and whatnot. So I had a bunch of friends I could really, really get along with. But in that new class, it was nothing but normies. I felt like I could not connect with anybody. So my first year was just depression. I did my best to get along, and I did have pretty decent, okay grades. And you know, my parents weren't like too harsh on that. They were like, "It's your first year, you'll do better." And I told them it was really hard, but they were very understanding then. But then I switched class because the natural sciences classes that we had, it was the most popular class there, and it was split into groups, into subcategories, like pure natural sciences. Natural science with a computer aligned towards more computer stuff and things. And I had chosen like natural sciences, pure natural sciences. And I wanted to swap over to the computer focused one, you know, programming and whatnot. And they said, yeah, sure, switch class. And I did. And from my second year on, I was in a much better place because more like-minded people would choose the computer-oriented computer science or natural sciences class. Group or whatever. That was a lot better. That was a lot nicer. I wasn't as depressed then, honestly. Made a lot more friends that I could connect with. Although none of my high school friends, I don't have any contact with them anymore. Didn't really hit it off to that level. My only friend, I would say, from my school days that I'm still friends with is my best friend who I met in 4th grade. All the way back in middle school. Yes, that's when I met him. And he's been my best friend ever since. Him and I, we're close. So close. He's my bro. I went to Japan with him once. It was a great trip. And bro is telling me, hey bro, when you graduate, let's go again. Because his brother wants to go to Japan as well. And we figured, hey, I'm really good friends with his brothers as well, of course. His family is basically a second family to me. And it's the same for him. We visited each other all the time. And it was basically like that, yeah. Yo, how you doing? Best friend's family when you meet him just outside doing groceries. Or when you meet his brother. Yeah, it was great. It's a great place to be. But I live so far away from them. I never see them these days. But we're still in touch, of course. Where was I going with this? I don't remember. Oh yeah, he's the only one I'm still friends with today. Me too. You lost many of your friends mainly because they keep switching phone numbers and you forgot your password account. Yeah, that's I mean, if you were like super good friends with them, you would have gotten that sorted out, of course. I believe that would be the case. It's quite silly. Because only he ended up being the one I talked to all the time. And we bonded over Final Fantasy VII. That's the way we bonded. He's like, hey, Apollo, wanna play Final Fantasy? I borrowed it from my cousin, Final Fantasy VII. Then we went home to him. And then I went home to his place and we played the shit out of that. And then he would bring the game to my place with the memory card with our save file. And then we'd continue there and we just go back and forth. And then we beat the game and then we do it again. And then we do it again and then we do it again. We have so many memories. Are you still keep in touch with a few people from high school thanks to Messenger and Discord? Yeah. One of my high school classmates, I met him recently when I went to my best friend's wedding. Yeah, because that guy, he was also in the same class in elementary school. So the three of us, we go way back. But I'm not very good friends with that guy in particular. Because during our time in high school, I had a little bit of a clash with him. But during my best friend's wedding, also he was there during the bachelor party. We had a bit of a heart-to-heart, and we realized we were both fucking immature back in high school, and we were like, yeah, bro, listen, here's to a renewed friendship. So I'm good. I'm on very good terms with him. Very good terms with him. Although I wouldn't say we're in a close friendship. Oh my god, the hit critical acclaimed Final Fantasy game. There's Final Fantasy. Yeah. One thing that pissed me off with said guy back in high school, I thought he had this bad habit of looking down on people. And he looked down on me at some point, and I really didn't appreciate that. And that kind of what made us clash a little bit. But I'm very glad that we realized we were kids. We were fucking idiots. Immature fucking morons. And we're on good terms. That's good. Very good. Very good. Final Fantasy, man. Final Fantasy VII is very special to me. Just because of how it was my entry to Final Fantasy, and how me and my best friend bonded over it. Good shit. Good shit. You love to see it. He recently moved back to our hometown. The guy, for university, he moved very far away. Not as far as I did, but he moved very far away, and then he lived in that town for about 8 years. No, over 8 years, like 10 years. And it's really funny because I was in my hometown all this time, and then I moved to this town for university. And a year after I'm moving, he moves back with his wife to that town. Which is really funny. So we avoided each other. But when I move back, eventually, I'm going to hang out with him again, as usual. But we'll see what happens after university. I might, if possible, I'll probably move to Japan. Man, it's nice you have a good memories of your first FF. Mine was 13. Ooh, dude! Yours was 13? So it was a game you hated and no one liked? What the fuck have you been doing all this time, Cyber? Final Fantasy 13 was your entry? Kept you waiting, huh? Yo, you know. Metal Gear Solid 4. Sugu, pasokon de kuru yo. Played Kingdom Hearts before you played FF. Oh. Which one was your FF after 13? But yeah, we can talk about that a little bit as well. Metal Gear Solid 4. It's free from the PS3. One of my only reasons that I still have my PS3 around. Now there's really no games on the PS3. Except Drakengard 3, I suppose. That is on it, and Asura's Wrath. Those two reasons are enough to keep it. But then Drakengard is better on emulator, and so is Asura's Wrath. So there's technically no reason. But if you want to play them legally, you know, the PS3 is here. Crisis Core. I don't know how to feel about that. The fact that you played Crisis Core before 7, it does a good job of easing you into the story. It's fine. I think it's forgivable. It's kind of like playing Yakuza 0, right? It's kind of like playing Yakuza 0 and then Yakuza 1. The only reason you keep the PS3 now is Infamous. That was kind of mid. I thought it was kind of mid. I never played the second one. I got Infamous for free because they gave it out for free when Sony got hacked for a month. You watch Advent? Well, oh my god, Cyber, don't talk. Don't talk about your Final Fantasy history anymore. I'm sorry I asked. What is this cursed order? Dude, what is this cursed ass order? Play Final Fantasy 13 first, and then when you get into 7, you play the ending, then you watch the prequel, and then you play the main game? Jesus Christ, dude. What the fuck? My Aussie bro, what the hell? You were a Nomura fan before you were an FF fan? Oh boy. Hey, when are you going to Japan? When are you going to Japan? Let's hang out. God forbids I'll never go to Australia. We've known each other for what, 10 plus years? You only got 13 because Versus 13 wasn't out yet? Man, so the Versus 13 hype got to you and you got 13 and then... I apologize. I'm very sorry for your history. What a wild ride. What a wild ride. I gotta say, these eyes are fucking gorgeous. I'm staring into your soul. At the first time I saw these eyes, the first time I saw my new eyes, Ne, Ichika, ore no me ga motto kirei ni natta. Mieru? First time I saw how they looked, I thought, whoa, maybe it's too good. But then I got used to it, and now I like it. Marl Peas, you watched Advent Children, you didn't get it later, played those spin-off DS games like Crystal Chronicles, played 15 latest, fun time, a lot of driving, 7 Remake is sitting on your shelf right now on your backlog. I highly recommend 7 Remake, it's really good. Although, if possible, I would say play the original 7 first and then play the remakes. Because that makes you appreciate the differences. You'll figure it out when you're going. You'll figure it out when you're going at some point. All right, let me know. Maybe I'll be there as well, and then we can hang out. I'll show you some good places. I'm still kind of coping that they didn't show off not Final Fantasy. Kingdom Hearts 4 during the Sony event. I'm like, ooh, it's so sad. It's so sad. I'm coping. Stretch. Streams this week. Let's just touch on that real quick. What are we doing? Well, tomorrow I'm going to continue Silksong for a little bit. I've decided I'm just gonna continue Silksong. But then on Thursday, we're gonna play Romeo as a Deadman again. We're gonna go back to that. And maybe during the weekend, if we can beat Romeo as a Deadman, that's gonna be great. They're gonna release 7 Remake before... Yeah, they really are at this rate, aren't they? They're gonna release 7 Remake before Kingdom Hearts 4. What the fuck? Imagine getting GTA 6 before Kingdom Hearts 4 comes out. That's wild. That's wild. It's been a billion years, hasn't it? Oh! Oh! Did the Romeo pixel effects overload get better? No. No. It didn't get better. It didn't get better. Marl Peace, I'm sorry. When we play that game, you're gonna have to watch the audio. I'm sorry. But we are gonna play Silksong tomorrow. It's gonna be great. It's gonna be great. I've been very stoked on continuing that. And honestly, I think before... I feel like before I continue Romeo as a Deadman, maybe I want to beat Silksong first. Because I am going on a trip real soon. In a week and 2 days, actually. I am going on a trip to Japan. So maybe if we can beat Silksong before that, that's going to be better, I think. So forget about Deadman. Yeah, we've decided. Because I did get a 5080 and it hasn't arrived yet. And I think I would much rather play that game when I have a better GPU. Because the game runs like shit. Runs like utter garbage. And it makes my avatar lag. So we'll do it when I have a better rig. When I get my 5080, it should arrive by either Thursday or Friday. I'll install it, and you know what we should do? We should do a test stream with it on. So on, oh, great timing, because the next Monster Hunter update is coming out tomorrow on the 18th. Yeah, on the 18th, it's coming out. so we can do a stress test with Monster Hunter. And if we get amazing frames while everything is going on, we fix the issues by brute forcing it, you know. Yay, Silksong, you're excited. We're going to be listening to the beautiful score of Silksong. Yep, beat it before you forget the muscle memory. You're so right. You are so right. I love Silksong. I've said this before, but I thought the original Hollow Knight was very overrated. It was good, but I didn't think it was amazing. But Silksong, it is up there. It's one of the best games I've played. It is so well done. Such a huge upgrade. Always excited for the soundtrack. Hell yeah. It's so gorgeous. I'm still not listening to the OST because I want to do that after I beat the game. Because one big part, I mean, I'm very sensitive to spoilers, and that goes for music as well. I do not want to hear the game's music until I hear it in the game. Because if I hear it first and then I hear it again in the game, that's going to ruin the impact of that particular scene. Like imagine fighting the two automatons, right? The ones that look like wind-up dolls. Without I lost my train of thought. Imagine fighting those and having heard that song before. It just does not make the same impact anymore. But then you hear it for the first time, you take in the scenery, because the music, of course, it is done with what you are seeing in mind. It makes such a big impact. So when you've heard it in the game and then you listen again on the soundtrack, you have those memories to tie it to. Yeah, you want to associate the music with the moment, absolutely. Expedition 33, same thing. Shit, Expedition 33. When I'm back from Japan, I promise we are gonna go back to it and beat the game. It's so true, for sure. Same goes with anime and whatnot. You don't listen to the soundtrack first. Yeah. This was a good yap. This was a really good yap. I talked a lot more than I expected to. We went through the recap a lot faster as well. But I think I'm gonna call it here. Let me see, was there anything else? Nah, I think I'm gonna call it here. I think I'm gonna call it here, folks. Yeah, imagine hearing Renoir's full theme before fighting him. Oh my god, yes! Yes, especially when he changes forms. When he gets serious. Oh! But yeah, we're gonna go back to it. Before we go back to Expedition 33 though, I do have to play it a little bit off stream just to get my muscle memory up to snuff. Because there's a lot of depth to that game, and I don't remember my skills and whatnot. I have to research that again, just catch up. It's like ordering the food on Uber before going to the restaurant for the first time. It's borderline spoiler that ruins the immersion. Yes, and you know, I ruined the restaurant for myself that way. There's this very nice sushi restaurant in my town. I'm not gonna name it, but the first time I got their food, it was through Uber Eats. I had a new user coupon, so I got 80% off. Insane deal. But their sushi was good. California rolls, that's what I got. It doesn't look like real sushi, real authentic sushi, but it's great. And I ate it and I thought, hey, I wonder what it looks like in there. So one day, I don't go to the actual restaurant. I don't go inside, but I look at it from outside, and they've got the most beautiful interior in there. And I thought, damn, I should have gone in there and had my first meal inside the restaurant first, because it's an experience. It's so pretty. It is so pretty. And I do want to go eat there in person sometime. I haven't done it before, because I don't want to go alone. I want to go with a classmate or something, but nobody really wants to go there because it's expensive. Well, not super expensive, but it is expensive, like $20 for the California rolls I got, and it's plenty. It doesn't fill you, but it's plenty. But yeah, you're right. It is totally that way. Man, I cannot wait for my trip to Japan. I have a huge list of stuff to do. But I think before my trip to Japan, we are going to do one stream. Varka is coming out in Genshin Impact the day before my stream. So what we'll do is we'll do a Genshin rolling stream plus chit chat stream. We'll do both of them. We'll roll for Varka first, and then we'll go and chat. And I'll talk a little bit about my plans. And if there's any Japanese viewers there who wants to recommend anything, be my guest. But yeah, we'll leave that chit chat for next week in that case. Anyway, folks, thank you so much for coming. I'll speak to you tomorrow then. We'll play Silksong. We'll skip Wednesday because I have plans. Well, not really. I've got shit to do, but I do have plans actually with friends. And then Thursday we'll probably go back to Silksong. Friday, well, don't hold me to that. I'll be a little bit spontaneous because there is one school thing I really gotta get done that I just remembered. It's a match move exercise, but I think I'll just need a day for that and I'll get through it. But other than that, we good. Yeah. Thanks for coming. I'll see you next time. And again, Subaru Freeman and Mika, thank you so much for the super chat. It means a lot to me to have you guys to support. I'm gonna have it fun the cat ears. I'm gonna have it fun the cat ears, folks. Haha. Haha. Well, I do have 2D cat ears, but meow. But they're 2D. So we gotta make them 3D. It'll fund that. Wow, these glasses look fucking amazing with these. Anyway, today is not cat day, so. Oh, cat day is on the 22nd, by the way. On Sunday? That's cat day? Shit. Okay, we gotta do a cat themed stream then. Maybe we'll play cat games. Anyway, I'll figure that out. Thank you guys so much for coming. Bye-bye. Where's my ending? Here, we'll just have this ending.